Congressman Bowman.
Thank you so much, Senator Schumer. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Governor Hochul, for being here as well. Mayor Murphy, I can't imagine what you've been going through over the last 48 hours. Thank you for your leadership, and thank you for being here as well. We have to recognize the first responders. I had the pleasure of speaking with them for a few minutes before I came to the podium, and they were literally out there during the storm, saving lives, saving people from drowning. So I just want to recognize them and give them another round of applause, please. I told Chief Tom I was going to call him up and let him say a few words, but I don't want to put him on the spot. So he'll stay over there, and I'll support him from the podium. We cannot put a cost on human life. And we lost at least 14, Governor, human lives during this storm. And we could have lost so many more if it weren't for our first responders. And people lost their homes, people lost their basements, they lost their vehicles. The majority of Americans cannot survive a $400 emergency. And now there are so many costs accumulating because of this storm that took place. And this is a week and a half after a previous storm. And the governor mentioned in our last press conference that this can happen again next week. We are living in the middle of a climate catastrophe. We are living it, and we are seeing the results of it across this country. And that is why part of my job is to strongly encourage my colleagues in Congress to go as big as possible as we talk about an infrastructure reconciliation plan. We not only have to go as big as possible in terms of the top line number, we have to make sure that the goal is to end our dependency on fossil fuels. Because right now, based on where the climate is, this can happen again. And if the earth continues to warm, it is going to be more catastrophic and is going to be more consistent. And we currently do not have the infrastructure in place to deal with that. So we will continue to fight at the federal level for as many resources as possible. It doesn't matter what the cost is, because if we can save one baby's life, that matters, and we need to invest in that. Invest in our babies, invest in our children, invest in our families, invest in our seniors. And it's time for us to rebuild our infrastructure and rebuild our economy and rebuild our country. And there's no price tag for that, because we need a habitable planet for our children and grandchildren coming behind us. So it's my honor to be here with my fellow elected officials, our first responders, because we are going to work together to take a whole government approach to do whatever is necessary to get what needs to get done. Thank you so much.